And the ball is tipped off. It's going to go out of bounds, and they are going to say Tahoma basketball as we are underway here for the 9 a.m. consolation bracket. You win, you advance for some hardware. A loss, and unfortunately a season comes to an end, a very good season. Tahoma Bears with it. They'll go around the arc. Lily Kavanaugh drives in. She'll put up a scoop laying off the mark. Rebound there to Hawkins. Hawkins had 18 rebounds in her first game against, I believe it was Emerald Ridge. So she's been huge on the board. Charlotte Lipkin now with it. And hands off. It's a turnover. Steal going the other way by the Bears. And coming up with a little bit of a limp is going to be Hawkins.
Yeah, grimace from Hawkins as she slipped there on the drive for Bothell in the front court. And Kavanaugh tries a three, and she misses that.
So Hawkins looks okay as she's back up and going, and sets a high screen there. And going in, driving the baseline. And Hawkins will get it, and up and in. A great job there. Peterson feeding off to Hawkins.
Yeah, Peterson a little stuck, but boy, had the awareness to find Hawkins wide open.
Tahoma, three ball on the way, looks good. Oh, rolls around and pops out by Nettleton. Rebound once again coming the other way. Bothell very quick into the front court. Underneath they go, and Hawkins with the left hand. And we saw Hawkins yesterday. She's just got a very dominant left hand, and yet she's a right-hander.
Wow. So, yeah, if that's the case, I haven't seen him play yet. That was impressive, just very fluid with the left.
So Hawkins with four. Three ball on the way. Back iron there by Dyack. And once again, Bothell quickly into the front court, leading 4-0. Up and in. Peterson, no, it rolls around. Rebound.
First miss by Bothell after two Hawkins scores.
How's she doing on defense?
Wooten with a long pass is picked off by Hawkins. And Lipkin goes underneath. That's going to be a travel call. Lipkin tried to stop her momentum and cross over. And she will take an extra step. So turnover, possession, Bears. I got to talk to both these coaches over the last couple days. They're super excited about how their teams have done on the season. Coming in.
Something they can't, but if Hawkins can go either way, and we've seen her finish with her left hand twice, that is one tough matchup. She has 6 points.
Absolutely. So Bears looking to get on the scoreboard, driving in through contact. Good drive there by Kavanaugh. Off the window, no good. She will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, they need to see the ball go through the hoop. Their confidence was rattled a little bit yesterday with a, big margin of defeat, Tahoma, and just to get the ball going through and get a little confidence going, and Kavanaugh gives them their first point.
And the foul's on Kui for Bothell. Next free throw off the mark. 8-1's our score. As Tahoma has dropped back in just a half-court man-to-man, and underneath they go to Hawkins, nowhere to go. They'll move it around the arc. Hawkins looking for a high screen. Instead will give it off to Peterson. And Lipkin drives in through contact, off the glass, no call. And rebound to Bothell. And Hawkins with a three off the mark.
That was a deep three, too.
Yeah, that was NBA range.
She's got that in her game, too, huh?
Driving in. Oh, Kavanaugh looks at a three, up fakes, drives hard, and she'll go to the line again. Really nice move there by Kavanaugh. Up fakes, it goes.
Yeah, she's got a little assertiveness on offense, as we've seen here the first couple days in Tacoma, and she has got a couple of shots off. She's got a couple more where she's been fouled, and she is the only scorer so far for Tahoma.
And who was that foul on?
Foul's on Charlotte Lipkin. That's her first personal.
All right. So
team second.
Kavanaugh, second free throw on the way. Looks good, is good. 8-3.
There's a little three-quarter court pressure from Tahoma.
Yeah, they backed out of it last time, but now they bring back the pressure. They go to Hawkins, who finds Lipkin. Baseline jumper off the mark there by McConnell, and it will be a foul to the Cougars. Team fouls evened up at 3 aside now.
Now, on that possession, right when Bothell got past half court, not a single dribble was taken.
Yeah.
Really good ball movement down the court.
First quarter action, Bothell up 15-5. What do you like?
Yeah, 7 3-point attempts from Tahoma, and just most of them contested or long. They weren't able to hit, but 7 out of 15 from the field for Bothell, and of course Hawkins with 4 inside buckets, and they hit 7 of 15, almost 50%.
Lipkin with a shot off the mark, 3 ball. Rebound to Peterson. Max, what's Tahoma got to do to get back in this game?
They're taking good shots. It's just getting them to drop, honestly. They're getting looks at it. Just haven't quite found the bottom of the net.
Long pass by Lipkin. Dangerous pass, but it is able to stay with Bothell. They got 12 on the shot clock. Hawkins has it now to Peterson. This ball, though, is going to be stolen away. Great play there. Coming up with it, Bailey Nettleton. They'll go the other way, and Euro step out the Bothell game during the break from yesterday, and how a tough loss that was. And similar was the Glacier Peak game last night against Gonzaga Prep. And those are always tough to have happen. Turnover goes the other way. It'll be out of bounds. Possession stays with the Cougars. But you have to have that mental psyche to come back and be tough and try to continue on in your journey. Only one team gets to hoist that trophy at the end of the contest for the state championship. But all teams that make it here, what a great season they've had.
Definitely, most definitely. And Bothell with a heartbreaking loss yesterday. Peterson gets it down to the baseline. We got a travel call against Bothell, who's been real efficient, especially Hawkins, who is 5 for 7 from the field and just displaying an outstanding offensive game with her footwork. And here's that 1-2-2 press.
Bears are going to have to get across the timeline. They do, just in the nick of time. Nettleton with it. She's calling for a high screen. Instead, brings it over to the right wing. And they have triangle action going. They'll kick it out. Driving in. Tough shot. But drawing contact once again is O'Reilly Jaycock. She will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. And try to get Tahoma their first points here in this second quarter.
She's attacked the rim really well. Third time to the line here.
It's just a matter of finishing. Again, Bothell is well-schooled on offense and defense. Their man-to-man's tough.
So 17-8 is our score. Cougars with it. Lipkin looks at a 3, thinks better of it. Saw her hit a couple threes so far in this tournament. Hawkins, another left-hand drive. Off the mark, it will be out of bounds to the Bears.
She went to her left again. Boy, she likes to drive to her left. In fact, if I'm going to garden her, if I'm coaching, I'm going to say, well, just kind of let her go right a couple times. She's burning us to go into the left.
I agree. I've seen it all tournament. Bush with it. Had a good look. She'll step through, go up and under with the left hand hook shot.
Nice footwork by the sophomore.
Really nice. Great footwork. It rolls around. It will not go, but has a chance to earn it at the charity stripe.
You know, when you're 6'1", and you have good footwork, that first step is really going to get by a lot of people and give you a nice opportunity. And she did draw the foul.
McKylee Hawkins picked up that foul. Her first personal.
Adeline Bush, first free throw rolls around, and foul line has not been kind to the Bears. Second one, oh my goodness.
Very unkind there, Rich.
Oh.
Very unkind. 4 out of 9, by the way, at the foul line now.
Yes, that ball was as deep as you could ask it into the cylinder, and it still pops out.
Ooh, little shove off there by Hawkins.
Yeah, not called. They'll go to Lipkin with it. Lipkin find Hawkins on a back cut, and this go out of bounds to the Bears. Great feed there by Lipkin.
And good defense by Nettleton to have the awareness of the cutting Hawkins, stay with her, and break it up.
Yeah.
And they get the ball.
Yeah, it looked like that was going to be an easy 2. Nettleton recovers nicely. And it's a chance for Tahoma to really cut into this 9-point deficit.
Exactly. They have kind of had Bothell stalled a little bit on offense with just 2 points this quarter.
We haven't seen the best of Tahoma today, and maybe this is a great start. Oh, Kavanaugh.
Good
with
look.
a 3 ball. She's had 3 really good looks. They're going to quickly come the other way. Up fake, off the glass. Not that good for Petrin. Instead, it's going to be a 3 ball. Charlotte Lipkin with the big 3 ball there.
Yeah, she's got 5 points on 2 of 4 shooting.
Bothell's extended this lead back to 12.
Underneath they go to Bush. It's going to be partially blocked. Bush looking for a foul, not going to get it quickly. 2-on-1 the other way, and there will be a...
The lower half is Davis and Gonzaga Prep, and those 2 teams had a hard road to get to it, with Davis beating number 3 Kamaikan and Gonzaga Prep not beating number 2 Woodinville.
Yeah, so 5 and 8 seed will have one of those teams will be in the championship. Similar on the boys' side, it will be number 4 Glacier Peak versus number 7. Is it Richland? Yeah. So congratulations to everyone that has made it down here. Cougars start with the ball here in the third quarter. As it is 24-8 in favor of the Cougars. Peterson with it, driving in, and she is going to be able to get all the way to the lid, put up a little 4-foot runner, up and in.
Yeah, nice little move. Peterson's first field goal of the game.
Kavanaugh with it. Kavanaugh's driven in hard a couple times, gotten to the line.
There's a nice reversal.
Nowhere to go with it. It's defended well there by Hawkins. Wooten off the mark. Quickly is Lipkin for the Cougars. As they will run a weave job, and they'll find Peterson wide open in the corner, and she goes glass side from the baseline and puts it up and in. And if you want an angle to try to go glass, that's about as tough as it gets.
Pete, that hit glass? Okay.
And there it is, as Kavanaugh is able to make that one. And finally, the first 3 ball of this contest for the Bears.
She's got 6 points now, doubled her output.
So here we go the other way. And we're going to get a foul. I believe that 3 ball grazed glass. What did you see?
I don't know. I didn't see it necessarily hit glass, but I know yesterday I think one of the other guys said this angle with the neon lights and the kind of the lights in the background makes it look like it hit glass. So
okay.
I can't really tell.
Either way, we know it went in, and it counts just the same. You don't get extra points for going off the glass. That is a made basket there by the Cougars, and who put that one in?
Lipkin got that.
And a back-to-back threes.
How about that?
As Kate Wooten comes down and splashes a 3 of herself, 31-14.
Bothell's 3 for 3 already this quarter. Well, Tahoma 2 for 3 and 2 made threes.
As they're going to go to Hawkins, that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, that was good defense. Made her kind of hesitate, and she took an extra step.
McKylee Hawkins, and Hawkins wanted to go left, and waiting there was a Tahoma Bear, and like you said, it forced her to rethink it, and that extra step's a great defense there for Tahoma. This one, though, is going to be turned away. Lipkin's going to have it. She'll have a free lane to the basket. She'll put that one up and in.
Lipkin with 9 points in the game.
33-14. Now Cougars driving in all the way. 3 ball looks good. Well, look at that. And Tahoma just shoots half of this in the first.
A little bit. Stop kind of making everything, but it's important for them to keep it up and keep fighting.
Yeah, I attribute Coach Anderson to get them really going. Motivation's there this third quarter for Tahoma.
All right, Tahoma has the ball. Down 21 with that last made shot attempt by Bothell. We're going to get steps there. Turnover to Bothell as steps being applied by
Jay Cox. 14 points for Hawkins and 12 for Lipkin, the game's leading scorers, both for Bothell. Kavanaugh has 6, and so does Jay Cox for Tahoma.
High screen. They'll go underneath. And cutting is Hawkins. She'll go up with the right hand. She'll be fouled this time. And that's one way to stop the lay-ins.
Yeah. And that great cut by Hawkins. You know, that's part of playing defense. Boy, you just can't let them cut exactly where they want to go. Easier said than done, and Hawkins has the great footwork.
A good read by McConnell, too, to see Hawkins cutting.
Yeah.
First free throw off the mark.
Just the third free throw attempt of the game for Bothell.
Next one on the way. It's up and in. 39-17. Tahoma with it. So they go to Jake Hawks. Over to J.C. Harrison. Good look. 3-ball on the way, and it is Grayson Meyer.
Full court pressure.
And they passed it right out of bounds.
How about 4 different Tahoma players have hit a 3 this quarter?
That is going to be another possession instantly right back to the Bears.
I'll keep saying this again, though. It's still a 19-point game. Tahoma's playing a lot better, but they got to stop Bothell on the other end.
Absolutely. The fact that they have fallen behind by 3 in this quarter, it doesn't feel like it. They're down.
If Paul was here, he'd have caught it with his foot. 6 out of 12 from the field for Bothell in the third. 5 out of 11 for Tahoma, including 4 made threes.
So it is Cougars with a 3-ball off the window. Doesn't go. There for the putback. Clean the glass. Charlotte Lipkin with the putback, 41-22.
Lipkin a big second half with 9 points, 14 for the game.
And Bears off the window this shot. And, like you said, not very many teams make it here to this level of basketball. So they've already had an amazing season, have the Bears. And we'll see what happens here over the next 30. Maybe they can mount one of those epic comebacks. We've seen it all tournament long.
Oh, boy. Tons of comebacks.
Lipkin with it. Go to Hawkins for the Cougars. Back to Lipkin. Right back to Hawkins, left hand. They'll look at Peterson, 3-ball off the window. Quick rebound to the Bears. They're looking to run as they get it up to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh will go to the lane, but Lipkin just brilliant defense is able to poke that one free. Peterson gets hit in the head. High school, but high school's important years.
Oh, boy. You could say that again. You bet. There's a lot of feelings going on, and right now they're concentrating on playing, but it's going to hit them real soon here.
As Lipkin has it for the Cougars.
Extended.
She'll get it back. She'll play meaningful parts for.
I think he's telling us, Max, he can change our oil.
Lipkin is going to get free. She'll have a race to the basket, and a great job coming down and making a defensive play as Riley Jaycox. It looked like a freebie for Lipkin, but Jaycox able to bunk that free. No bucket for the Cougars.
Jaycox, the leading scorer for Tahoma with 9.
Lipkin gets a good look at about a 14-footer. This one will pop off. We're going to get a foul on the rebound. Bench is going to clear for Tahoma.
Yeah, Anderson's getting all of her players involved here. And the second unit has played pretty well.
And we'll have, is that Peterson coming back? No, that's going to be Cooey coming back in.
Yeah, many of the starters still in for Bothell.
18-point game, 3-ball on the way, looks good. Oh, just off back iron. Just missing that is King. Around the arc, they'll go to J.C. Harrison. She'll drive in. She'll go through contact. Nothing called there. A scramble for the loose ball. Harrison dives. A heck of a hustle play there by Harrison. She nearly saves it, but the toe just drapes on the sideline. And it will be possession to the Cougars. And the ball, once again, finds itself.
Yeah, this table's hiding the ball a little bit here in this game.
So they get the ball back in play. 4:28 left to go. You get about 90 seconds to make a push if you're the Bears. You need to stop and pound down a couple threes. As Hawkins has it. About 30 feet from the basket. Now to Lipkin. Hawkins jab steps 2 times. Sports Network. And Joe, what do we have over on the other side?
Garfield over North Central, 71-58.
Garfield will have an opportunity to play for Hardware. Shocking. Garfield playing for Hardware yet again on the boys' side. As Cougars have it and nearly stolen away. 4 on the shot clock. They're going to have to get a shot up. I don't know if they will. Oh, my goodness, they do at the buzzer. McConnell is able to put that one up and in. 45-30. And that's a huge bucket for the Cougars. The momentum had kind of shifted towards the Bears' side, but big bucket there to kind of stop the flow.
It's 8-6 Tahoma in this quarter, and it's been against the Bothell starters.
So just under 2 minutes left to go. Bothell with a 15-point lead. As Tahoma gets it. Oh, what a play. Oh, that's too bad that doesn't go in. I love that out of bounds play there.
That was a great play. I don't know if I've seen that one.
Bears stay with it, though, as they are going to take a look at a 3. It will be a 3. It will be blocked there. Good defense. Bears still have it. 23 on the shot clock. Driving in will be a Dayak. 3-ball, deep 3. Off the mark. Rebound to the Cougars. Lipkin has it. Lipkin is able to find McConnell. She'll go all the way to the rack, up and in. 47-30, minute 20 left to go.
It's Bates Technical College who's helping out this morning, doing all that.
Excellent. My cousin, graduate at Bates Technical College, that he is now the videographer for Boise State football. So big future ahead for you guys over at Bates. It's great college.
I'll put in a good word for him, too. We've had so many outstanding employees at Emerald Downs from Bates. Just Wes Petrie, Cy LaBar have been with us close to 20 years now, and they are graduates of Bates.
So good luck to your future, and thanks again for helping us. Jaycock's at the line. She'll make both. 49-35. Minute left to go. Lipkin gets it. She'll be fouled. She will go to the line once again.
9 for Jaycox, 10 for Meyer for Tahoma.
You talk about how the new free throw rules are in effect at the high school level.